Hey everyone, so in this video I want to explain why I lost money for so long and hopefully you can learn from it, okay? So if you find this helpful, please go ahead and like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And for those of you who don't know, my name is Bjorn. I'm going to share a little bit of my experience now. So I would, in the beginning, I was like using every indicator out there. My charts were completely full of indicators and I would look at everything to try to find some way that they work together. And it just became overwhelming. And I know if you look at my charts now, it probably looks overwhelming for new people who don't understand the strategy and what I'm doing, but there is a system to it. And I noticed the less indicators you can use, the better, because it's a game of probability. So I use the 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So because of that, it's like you just want the probability of hitting your TP versus your SL stop loss to be higher. And when I had all these indicators, I would keep changing my strategies as well because I would be tweaking things all the time, going back and forth about all this stuff. And I would trade too many markets. I get all these notifications show up. And then emotionally, you're just all over the place. So what I realized is that sticking to a few indicators, proven strategies that have been out there for a long time, which is why I love the trendline strategy. Like everyone uses that in some form or another. And then if you also look at Market Cipher, which I'm very, very happy, they have a free version of it as well, you can see that there is a anchor wave and a trigger wave. And when you see it, there's a higher chance of that trade making it. And if you look at the different higher time frames as well. So there are specific things and you can change it. You can tweak it as you go, but they're very specific things if you can simplifying it so you don't keep changing everything, because when you're all over the place, you're just not able to focus on a specific indicator where you're like, I now have the highest chance, highest probability of hitting my take profit. So if I was starting over, I would simplify everything and you only use a few strategies that I know other people use. And I would keep working on those and look at those all the time. And don't try to add all these other things, but stay focused, locked in, and say, okay, you know what? I see the chart on this time frame with these indicators is doing this. And once you recognize those patterns, there's a way higher chance of you being like, you know, this looks familiar. Okay, I've seen this setup before. Okay, now price is going to go that way. And you get familiar. Like right now, I'm mainly trading the 15-minute chart. So I can see, I was like, okay, oh, I recognize this setup. Oh, I recognize that setup. And I'm mainly trading gold now. I have other ones that I do as well, but that's the one that I teach. But when I can see it, I'm like, okay, you know what? This is what's happening there. And you never know where price is going to go. You're never 100% sure. But as long as your indicators, you're using indicators that are known and proven to work and a strategy that is known and proven to work, the chance of you making money is a lot higher. So I would say practice on the 1-minute chart, but then move to the 15-minute chart and start doing that on a regular basis. And you might get one setup a day. Maybe if you trade multiple markets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, NASDAQ, you can get a couple of more, like you can get more setups every single day. But if you're trading all these assets, emotionally, you're all over the place and you don't know what this is, when to enter, when to not enter. But if you know what, I'm only trading once a day. And if you have that mindset and you're looking for a specific setup, and that setup has to be there for you to enter. If the setup is not like an A+ setup, you're not going to enter. And you wait. Another mistake that people do is that they only trade within a certain time frame. So I would do that too. I was like, okay, I got an hour, I got an hour and a half, I got 2 hours to trade. But once I did that, I lock myself in and I'm like, you know what? Well, I don't have the A+ setup, but I'm still going to make that trade because I'm running out of time. But if you do that, you're not entering good trades. But I look at my phone or I'm aware of where price is going all the time and have notifications that pop up from TradingView and say, okay, you know what? Price has moved to this place. I need to look at it and then I can enter it. So I don't limit myself to a specific time frame. As long as I'm not asleep, I'll enter that trade. So whether it's morning, whether it's evening, no matter what it is, I'll get a notification, I'll look at it. So that helps as well. So you can be in tune with the rhythm of the market. And you know the indicators you're using, you know the asset you're trading, and you're just very comfortable because you know what, you've seen this before, or you know what to expect. So that's helped me a lot. I don't know if this is helpful for you, but that's what I encourage you. If I was going to start all over again, I would do just a few indicators, a setup that is known that a lot of people already use, and a time frame where you can trade once a day, and you can put in your order, place the trade, and then go for a walk, go get a coffee, get out of there. So you're not trading the 1-minute chart where you're like, woo, like a roller coaster, because that is no fun. It's very easy to get discouraging. Last thing I'll finish with this is that sometimes when you trade a 1-minute chart, let's say your price is dropping and you get in because you think it's a breakout, for example. Let's say it's a breakout and there's no breakout. And then it keeps dropping. You get in again, again, and again. And that's the problem of sitting there looking at the trade, is that you're like, you know what? I know it's going to reverse now. Or maybe you're trading support resistance lines and it hits that level and it keeps going down, down, down. And you're like, you know what? You keep getting in again, again, again until you blow the account. And that's also a huge problem. But that's why I recommend the 15-minute chart, because when you do the 15-minute chart, you just do one trade and you walk away. And then you don't have the ability to be enter again and again and again. So anyways, that helped me, and one reason why I lost money for so long. And I finally found the system that worked, and I made it better and better and better. And now I'm like, okay, I know what's going on now. And it's very familiar with me, and you're comfortable, you're relaxed, and you can not have the emotions in the trading. You just press a button, go get a coffee, go for a walk, and enjoy the rest of your day. All right, cool. Thank you for listening. That's my story. If you have any questions, let me know. I have a course in the Telegram group. You can check out as well. It's free for now, at least. And yeah, I'm trying to go more live now as well. All right, so if you have any questions, let me know. All right, take care. Bye.